Hey everyone, it's Alexander Robinson and welcome to the channel. I'm back at Universal Studios Hollywood, this time for FanFest Nights. This is an after-hours event that is exclusive to Universal Studios Hollywood and is all based around nerd culture. So for this event, which is in its final weekend by the way, I'm only now being able to experience it, we've got Dungeons & Dragons, we've got the Forbidden Forest, we've got the Universal Monsters meets Scooby-Doo, One Piece, Sailor Moon, a whole Jurassic Park area, and colored Yoshis in Super Nintendo World. This should be a pretty fun night, and without further ado, let's get this trip started. Up and started. They're now showing all the wait times over there. We're gonna head to the Forbidden Forest right away because it's at a 45-minute wait. And I've been told that that's the attraction that gets the longest wait time. So better we get that done out of the way right now.
A few moments later.
It is now at a 90-minute wait. And yeah, let's just hurry up. Can't believe that in the minute it took me to walk from the plaza, or where the box office is, to the Wizard World of Harry Potter, it jumped from 45 to 90 minutes. So let's get this over with. Actually, never mind, guys. So I walked all the way up to Hogwarts Castle when it said 90 minutes when entering Hogsmeade, and now it's at 100 minutes. So I'm actually going to save this till the very end and try to do all the other things that FanFest Nights has to offer, because everything else seems to have a relatively good wait time. The only thing that has a really high wait time is Dungeons & Dragons, but that's currently at 35, unless I continue doing this segment. So let's just head over to the lower lot right now. I should have learned my lesson after trying to rope drop Ministry of Magic at Epic Universe a couple months back, that for some reason people love flocking to Harry Potter first thing. So we'll come back to that a little later. Again, I'm going to try to save that for the end of the night, because we have until 1:30 to experience all of FanFest. So right now, as we witness this beautiful sunset, we are just going to knock out the lower lot. And Dungeons & Dragons is still at a 35-minute wait. Full disclosure, I can't hear this song without thinking about this YouTube animation of Ed, Edd, and Eddy bobbing their heads to this song when they're teenagers and they're in that old van that they find in the junkyard. So I'll leave a link to that video in the description below, because I just find it so amusing. Anything Ed, Edd, and Eddy related, even if it's fan-made. Okay, still 35-minute wait, we're good.
Of the Forgotten Realms lies the grand city of Waterdeep. We stand as proud members of the Harpers, guardians of justice sworn to oppose dark forces.
You were late, and here I am, Lana, Star Shadow, far too patient for my own good. We don't have much time. Now, where did I hide the quest details? Oh, no, I wouldn't worry about that. She is gorgeous, though. Only the skilled can awaken the magic of you, wizard. Reach towards it. Check if it answers you. You're quite the ability. Xanathar, the evil crime lord, once again seeks to destroy the city of Waterdeep. This time with the Dragon Star of Agarod. He has aligned with the powerful red dragon Seagord to remove the dragon ward barrier that prevents dragons from entering the city of Waterdeep. You, along with Rockery and Evelina, leaders of the local harpers, must steal back the dragon star from him. They'll be along shortly. Well, now turn it off. Your mission is clear. Find your fellow harper leaders, steal back the dragon star, and save Waterdeep. Yes,
yeah.
Huzzah, indeed.
Huzzah.
Now start.
He's dancing.
Do not encourage him, okay?
I like that.
It's too much. This is too much. They have to be serious. We have a job to do. Hello?
Alright, come now, Evelina. We have quite the quest ahead of us. Let's not scare off the only allies we've got.
Well, if they're scared of me, then they're not prepared for what waits beyond these walls.
Oh, they look ready enough, yes, my contact knows well. And we're all harpers, aren't we? Let me hear you, harpers!
Dragon staff is still out there, and every skill counts.
Now your turn. Give him your best insult or a simple boo!
Ugly!
Evelina!
Mortals, the Dragonborn no longer protects your city. Waterdeep will burn and all of your treasure will now be mine!
Very brave.
I have a genius idea! Let's split the party!
We can't split the party!
And yet we are right now. You go with them. I'll take these two.
Now be careful. There could be anything in here. Gargoyles, giant spiders. We're not afraid of spiders, right?
No, why would we be afraid of spiders?
Very unconfident of that. You're not afraid even though there's one right behind you.
No, there are simply vampires behind me.
Wait, Doctor, look. This looks like the one of lightning bolts.
Of all the dungeons in Waterdeep, you find the rarest item. Classic even.
And this? Well, this looks like something I already have. It's known as Wake the Dead juice, right, wizards? Well, this seems suspicious. Ruins like these always have a purpose.
We're standing in the middle of a puzzle, aren't we?
Yes, puzzles always want something.
Light. They need light. Alex, my special cleric, give us some dancing lights. And here's some bardic inspiration.
That did it.
Yeah!
Look.
It looks like it's the entrance to Xanathar's lair. Now, whatever this puzzle is, it's our way out. My fighters, are we sensing any dangerous creatures?
I'm being fired. Watch out! I am not in the mood for any more mimic surprises. It's time for a thunder.
It is a puzzle. And you are the pieces.
Everyone, stand on a glowing zone now. Think musical chairs.
Your life. Get into a glowing zone now.
In the green, in the green.
Already here.
3, 2, 1. Protection. All right, we solved the puzzle. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Xanathar's lair is unlocked. Let's go. Any signs of Xanathar?
Steal from Xanathar. No.
Get down.
Whoa.
Xanathar is the rightful owner of the Dragon Staff. But don't worry, I'll make sure your deaths are quick. Do you really think you can steal from Xanathar and live to tell the tale? It's time to take a deep, permanent sleep. My baby!
Vicious fuckery! Now!
My Silka, I'll protect you.
Clerics, we need healing now! I found a portal scroll. Everyone repeat after me. Scroll to light, portal, right here. We don't have time for a short rest.
Well, they'll take care of the rest, I guarantee it.
All right, adventurers, this is your final test. Twinkle your fingers towards Evelina, channel healing energy. And we must be loud. Huzzah!
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 Right, it's time to wake up the dead!
Spicy! Did we do it?
Yes, we got the wand of lightning bolt right here. And where is the dragon staff?
Foolish Throckery and Evelina, did you really think you did this yourselves? It was I, Lonale Star Shadow.
This thing is alive!
Nothing can stop me now.
Light her up, Evie!
Welcome to the cult of the dragon.
Lonale! The wand of lightning bolt dead!
Yeah!
Whoa! 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 Dragon staff secured! Waterdeep
Yay!
mission complete! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
My new friends to thank for it.
Evelina has friends. I'm speechless.
You're speechless? You promise?
All right, well, we'll go ahead and secure these. You all go on up ahead to the First Roll Tavern until our next adventure. Our harbor friends!
Yeah!
Thank you.
Yes, you were very brave. And Alex, I will never forget you.
Thank you, Alex.
For the record, they were not referring to me when they mentioned Alex several times. But yeah, that was cool. It's basically the same thing from last year's Fan Fest, which I actually did attend. I just didn't do a vlog of it. I'm not going to pretend I understand Dungeons and Dragons, but the sets were great. I love the idea of walk-through attractions, similar to the old Poseidon's Fury attraction at the soon-to-be extinct Lost Continent. So that was a lot of fun, but as you can tell by the music, I'm close to Super Nintendo World. We're going to actually hop in there right now and check out some of the colored Yoshis. Oh, right off the bat, there's a pink Yoshi over there. So they just have them out in the open this time. And there goes the purple Yoshi. So last year for FanFest, they gave you a Yoshi hat. I actually still have mine from last year. And you would basically hunt down these Yoshi eggs to get a golden egg and meet a colored Yoshi at random. You don't know what color you were going to get. I unfortunately wasn't able to do that, but I did get a picture with the regular green Yoshi. This time around, it's a little different because the colored Yoshis are actually out and about this time, and we have a different activity. So you basically have to solve these word puzzles, which I'm not going to do on camera. So I'm actually going to do the activity off camera right now, and then leave Super Nintendo World to check out Jurassic Park. And I'll see you guys over there. Yay, Yoshi! Purple Yoshi! Yoshi, 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 Yoshi. That was actually my first time experiencing this Super Nintendo World since I got back from Epic Universe. And yeah, it is small, but it's still immersive, and every time I walk into the Mushroom Kingdom, I'm still flabbergasted. Yeah, the Epic Universe one's better, but I still like this one. And now it's time to head into Jurassic Park, a journey through the eras. I know it says Jurassic World, but they're the same franchise. It's okay. So in this area of FanFest nights, we have some dinosaur models. I know this statue of the T-Rex was used for promoting Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And I think this is the one that they used at City Walk the year that movie came out. And then they also have a bunch of vehicles, some on-screen vehicles used in the movies. For example, this engine convoy truck from The Lost World. So much bigger in person. And then there's this big Spinosaurus statue that they used to have on the studio tour for a bit, and they actually had for a while in front of the classic Jurassic Park attraction. So I actually have a photo of myself in front of the Spinosaurus statue when it was brand new. I'm talking a year after The cell phone just rang. That's a funny note, literally. As I was saying, I actually have a photo of myself when I was about 10 years old, 11 maybe, in front of this statue that I found just recently. So here's that photo right now. And then 25 years later, I'm back in front of it. There's a nest right there underneath the Spinosaurus. I think those eggs are a little too small for a predator like this. And here's that Mercedes-Benz car that poor Eddie Carr had to be in as the two T-Rexes made a snack of him in the Lost World. Thankfully, it's next to something that's not a T-Rex. Here is the riverboat that was used in Jurassic Park 3 with a blue velociraptor on top of it, not blue, which is interesting.
My name is Isabel and I'm a dinosaur handler here with Juliet, the cutest Triceratops inaugural. Hi, girl. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Come on. So we're all going to be training Juliet quite a bit today. So everybody get ready, get excited. We are about to teach this dinosaur lots of things. Hi, you. Yeah. We are here to keep you guys safe just as much as we're here to keep her safe. Please feel free to take as many photos and videos as you like. Bless you. She is so photogenic, it's a little bit sleazy. Just make sure to take them from right where you are, folks. And even though she is incredibly social and incredibly docile, we want to give her lots of space because she is a wild animal. And also she's a baby, so we want to make sure that she is feeling safe, she is feeling comfortable as we get into this training session. And even though she's going to be learning quite a lot today, I hope you guys learn a little bit of love. So we're going to get into it. This is, of course, a baby Triceratops. Now I know you're thinking, she weighs 2 pounds, she's around 8 feet tall at her tallest, which is right around here. How is she a baby? It's because she's 2 years old. Okay, now is her wingspan as long as Juliet from the tip of her nose all the way down to the tip of her tail? No, right? So we're gonna need some help, right? Right, Dad?
Now I'm going to head back upstairs to do the Scooby-Doo meets Universal Monsters thing before that closes, because it being part of the studio tour, it will close early. And then I'm going to check out the One Piece show and Sailor Moon afterwards. And hopefully by that time, the Forbidden Forest walkthrough will be not as long of a wait, so we'll see what happens. Here's a bit of a surprise. Blue is at her regular raptor encounter and not at the Jurassic Park Through the Eras set. Because I've seen videos where she and a raptor from the original Jurassic Park come out and just cause all kinds of chaos. But I guess that's not happening. Oh well. Alright, it's time to do Scooby-Doo meets the Universal Monsters Mystery on the Backlot. This is very similar to the Back to the Future thing they did last year for FanFest, where you hop aboard a tram and you get dropped off at a certain part of the backlot. Last year you got dropped off in Courthouse Square because it was Back to the Future and where they filmed that movie. This year you're getting dropped off at Little Europe where they filmed all the classic Universal Monster films. And I'm curious to see how this one turns out. You can kind of see Little Europe down there. That's where we're heading. So we were given this little manual to help solve the mystery on the backlot. And it's got a bunch of info here. Here are suspects.
I summon the original Universal Monsters! Lights, camera, chaos! Dracula! Wolfman! The Bride! The Creature! Frankenstein's monster! The monsters are loose, the production is shut down, and the backlot belongs to me!
When you arrive, grab your mystery manual from one of the PAs. Search the set, find the clues near each of our themed HQs, and help us uncover who's really behind the Phantom Director's mask.
So I think I'm actually just gonna enjoy the vibe. It seems like a fun, interactive activity to do, but this time around, it seems like there's just a lot of work. And unless I was with somebody who actually knew how to do escape rooms, I think I'm just going to take the role of that student that's part of a group project that gets an A for doing nothing.
Thanks to all of you, we have everything we need to solve this mystery. The lanyard in the graveyard.
The suspect who was too far away when the Phantom Director appeared in the Court of Miracles.
And the item that mysteriously went missing from the oddities of the ocean window.
Which means there's only one suspect left for us to trap. Wait, huh?
I have a plan. We lure the Phantom Director onto the trapdoor. Scooby hits the trigger at exactly the right moment, and it sends him down the trash chute.
Like, when has that ever gone right?
Do it, and these Scooby snacks are yours.
You cannot stop what has already begun. I am coming for you.
That's our cue. Move, now. Let's split up, gang.
Jinkies, jeepers.
Quick, gang, up the stairs.
Right behind you, Freddy.
Follow me, Scooby-Doo.
Guys, this is really gonna trigger my asthma.
Jeepers, it's pretty creepy over here.
Why are there so many doors?
Should I try? Sorry, Freddy. Shh.
Be quiet.
Where should we go?
What do you think, Velma?
Go, 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 go.
Elma, door! Where do we go?
It's okay, just think of Scooby snacks.
This way, Freddy.
Just open the door, Daff.
The monsters are everywhere.
I think we can get them to help us.
Hurry, they're right behind us. Now, Scooby!
Let's find out who's under the mask. It's you.
The guard with the grudge.
She was turned down as an actor years ago, so she came back for revenge. When her shot at stardom failed, she took a job as a guard and plotted payback.
So all this monster chaos was your audition for revenge?
That's right. I spent years protecting sets I should have been starring on. I watched wannabes get their big breaks while I was checking their badges. I figured if Hollywood would have cast me, I'd steal the spotlight myself.
By causing chaos so you could save the day.
Look, honey, if you're gonna steal the show, you want a crowd.
Talk about a method actor.
And I would have gone away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids and your mystery-solving guests.
Sorry, Jude. Your curtain call is cut short. So, gang, did you guys get it right?
Nope.
Once the monsters lost their glow, it was clear the Phantom Director's control had faded. See? They had our backs after all. And Scooby, you earned this.
Good job, Scoob.
Mystery solved. Production is back up and running. Monsters are clear to hang out for the rest of the night. And get this. Turns out the cameras caught everything. You helped solve the mystery as it happened. Which means no reshoots needed. That chaos was the finale. Take a bow, detectives.
You heard him, gang. That's a wrap on this mystery.
We really couldn't have done it without you.
Seriously, thank you for jumping in and saving the night with us.
I can't wait to see how this movie turns out.
Peace out, gang. Let's kick it, gang.
All right, let's head back to the park. So the Scooby-Doo one is admittedly kind of a hard thing to vlog because there's so much interactivity going on around the Little Europe set that I just want to like focus on the vibes and see the monsters. I actually didn't stay down there for very long because, to be honest, I'm not the biggest Scooby-Doo fan. I love the Universal monsters, but Scooby-Doo, it's not bad, but it just doesn't really do it for me in terms of my range of fandoms. So it was a neat idea, but I think Back to the Future was just far more immersive and more special because it was the 40th anniversary of the movie last year, and it's my favorite movie of all time. So Back to the Future at Courthouse Square last year really did work. This is definitely an ambitious section of FanFest nights, I'll give it that, but I would honestly just prefer to wander around little Europe and just see everything and really get an opportunity to experience every bit of the Universal Monster goodness that they have out there, kind of like you do with Terror Tram. But anyway, we're done with that. Next up, we're actually going to go back to the Forbidden Forest because last I checked, there was no wait. Yeah, we started out trying to go there with a 100-minute wait, and now it's down to nothing. So in order to get to the Forbidden Forest, we're going to have to go through some of the queue for Forbidden Journey because the Forbidden Forest segment actually takes place in the old extended queue for FJ, which they don't use here anymore.
Well, everybody come in close, please. In the back as well, I need all of you, because we are in desperate need to find a hippogriff by the name of Fleetwing. Now, Hagrid and I have lost her in the forest, and we must find her. Now, according to they are tricky, and they are devilish little blighters, and it seems that they have awoken the monster book of monsters, which should be asleep. So, this means that we must cut out. It's awake. It is awake. Now, everybody, we must cast the Immobilist charm. Aim your wands at the pixies, and on the count of 3, we shall cast Immobilist. 1, 2, 3, Immobilist! Very well done, everybody. 5 points to all of your houses. Hagrid did warn us to not step into any sticky situations. You get it?
Yeah.
Because of the webbing. Yeah. You got it, he got it.
Yeah, I got it.
He's the Ravenclaw. Right,
exactly.
Everybody? Of course, Acromantula are a lot more afraid of you than we are of them. What? What? Is there a big one? I'm going to your eggs, mate! Thank you very much. I wouldn't have seen the big thing. But no more spiders. Do not look up. Drop your walls and act natural. Everybody act.
Oh.
I'm a professor from Hogwarts.
Visitors are not welcome here. Especially those who cast such loud spells.
All right, well, we're looking for a hippogriff by the name of Fleetwing. Have you seen her?
The stars speak, but I do not trust your kind.
That's her! That has to be her. Please, just let us go.
Very well. Finish, then leave.
All right. You have my word. What we have here, everybody, is a plant known as Devil Snare. If it grabs you, it will not let go. But it means that she might be trapped on the other side. What do they say about Devil Snare? What do they say? It's deadly fun, but it sulks in, the sun! Yes, 5 points to your house. Very well done. That must call for the sunlight charm. Lumos Salem. Everybody, on the count of 3, we must cast Lumos Salem all together. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Lumos Salem!
Lumos Salem.
Very well done. Very well done. Now, danger lies before you, as I said before. We do not know what's on the other side. Everybody follow me. Do not touch the tendrils. Everybody gather round. I need all of you this way. Don't go too far. You can come in close over here. I want everybody to be able to see her and the Devil's Snare. Oh, you all right, my darling? Oh, no. She's trapped in those ruins, which means we must free her. Again with the Lumos Salem. Aim your wands, everybody, one more time at the Devil's Snare. And on the count of 3, Lumos Salem, one more time. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes. All right. 1, 2, 3. Lumos Salem! Very well. everybody. There we are. Now that is how you greet a hippogriff. And Fleetwing, you need to fly back to your paddock. All right? And I shall take you all back to Hogwarts. On me! Very well done! This way, everybody. Very well done.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you. These will be 50 points to all of your houses.
Yay!
And of course, that path shall lead you to the castle. I shall see you all in class.
Thank you.
All right? All right, of course, with the bravery of some Gryffindor. And of course, the tenacity of the Hufflepuff.
I found myself a nice quiet area. It's in the Universal Plaza where they usually set up Grinchmas. You can see how pretty deserted this place is right now. And I'm about to do Sailor Moon, but really briefly, I just want to talk about the Forbidden Forest thing. Look, I've already aired my grievances towards Harry Potter and towards J.K. Rowling. Like, as long as I don't have to spend any money on this franchise and support her, then I feel a little better about seeing Harry Potter stuff. And that Forbidden Forest thing was really cool. Like with Dungeons & Dragons, it's very much a Poseidon's Fury walkthrough attraction where you're guided by somebody, you get several really neat animatronics. It was a lot of fun, but we've got about an hour before the final show for One Piece, and Sailor Moon is currently at a 15-minute wait, so I'm going to do that right now. Actually, scratch that. The line is starting to build up for the last show for One Piece Grand Pirate Show, so I'm just gonna hop in the line and not risk going to Sailor Moon and then suddenly, oh, we're at capacity, because last show is at 11:45. Glad I decided to wait in that crowd instead of try and do Sailor Moon and then come here, because it is already filling up. See you guys after the show's done. That was a fun show. I'm not familiar with One Piece. I've never watched the anime, so I didn't really understand what was going on, but it was entertaining. It was like watching a live action anime. Those actors are so full of energy and so committed, and they sound like anime characters. If anything, it made me want to go and watch the anime and check it out for the first time. Especially with that crowd, they were cheering every time a character popped up. And I'm like, man, this is the kind of vibe I love from Universal Fan Fest nights. Just a bunch of nerds loving this like big intellectual property that's kind of niche, but hopefully it would get people like me interested to check it out. Right now it is 12:18, FanFest ends at 1:30. The only thing I have left to do is Sailor Moon, so I'm gonna head over there. If I have enough time, I'm gonna try to head back down to Super Nintendo World to try to see some more colored Yoshis, but if not, then we will call it a day for FanFest 2026. So this is Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, the Miracle Moon Palace Chapter Deluxe. I'm sure that reads better in Japanese. So this show is very similar to Jujutsu Kaisen from last year's FanFest and Chainsaw Man from this past HHN, where it's a show that they imported from Universal Studios Japan. And I'm not a big anime fan. Like, out of those three properties I mentioned, Sailor Moon is the one that I have watched. Like, I watched it on Toonami when I was a kid, but I couldn't tell you if I understood it or not. So I'm excited to see this because I have a little more of a frame of reference to Sailor Moon, and I just like seeing attractions from USJ.
っていると言っていたわね。ちょうどいい。私も舞踏会にお邪魔して幻の銀髄賞をいただくとしましょう。楽しい舞踏会になりそうね。
And that, folks, is a wrap on Universal Fan Fest Nights 2026. The Sailor Moon show is pretty enjoyable, but I gotta say, out of the 3 shows that they've brought over from Universal Studios Japan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and Sailor Moon, this was probably my least favorite of the bunch. Like, Jujutsu Kaisen was fun mainly for the audience reactions and me being confused, like, I don't know who this character is, but still fun regardless. And Chainsaw Man was just straight up cool. Sailor Moon was good as well, but again, it's my least favorite of the 3. I like this event. It's fun, it's very chill, the crowds are very enthusiastic, very nerdy, my type of people. If Universal Studios Hollywood is going to continue Fan Fest later down the line, one thing I would really love to see is the Godzilla vs. Evangelion show that USJ had, because I'm a massive Godzilla fan. They seem to have a habit of bringing in shows from Universal Studios Japan to this park and this event specifically, so Godzilla vs. Evangelion would work perfectly, and because it's Shin Godzilla, that's technically an anime since it's from Hideaki Anno. It's an honorary anime, we'll just call it that. And some other ideas I think would be really neat is if they brought in like some version of the G1 Transformers, because when I was walking to Dungeons & Dragons and heard the Transformers score, I thought, G1 Transformers, that's something they could really do for FanFest next time. I think last year was a little better because there was the element of surprise and wondering, what exactly is this? And I think they also had more variety between Star Trek, Back to the Future, Dungeons & Dragons was still the same, and I liked finding all the Yoshi eggs in Super Nintendo World last year as opposed to this little word puzzle, which unfortunately I didn't get to do because it is late. It is almost 1:30 and I gotta go home. I'm tired, but thank you guys for joining me on this night of Universal Fan Fest Nights. If you made it to the end of this video, that must mean you really like it. So consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't. Go ahead, leave a like and a comment down below. Have you been to Universal Fan Fest? Let me hear your thoughts down below. And if you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, you can find me on Instagram, Letterboxd, Blue Sky, and Alexander Robinson Reviews right here on YouTube. Have a good day, take care, and until I see you next time, safe travels.